How are you feeling, Dave?
I'm feeling great.
You're feeling good?
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah,
Are you rolling?
I'm rolling.
The ZZ Top fur guitars really started with like a 3 a.m. phone call. Billy Gibbons, he's in England. He calls me up and says, "Hey, I'm with the guys from Def Leppard. You got to build them some guitars." He literally has my catalog out, and we're speccing out guitars at 3 in the morning. At the end of the conversation, I probably just want to get back to sleep. He said, "Oh, by the way, I was just in Scotland. I'm sending you some sheepskins. I want you to put them on guitars." I'm Dean Zelinsky, owner of Dean Zelinsky Guitars and the founder of Dean Guitars. Well, people like way back in the day used to ask me, what's so difficult about guitar building? I said, you're doing woodworking with metalworking tolerances. I mean, my father had a machine shop, a big, screw machine factory. So we had micrometers around the house when I was a kid. So when I started building my guitars, I'm using my father's micrometer and I'm miking fingerboards. Nobody cuts wood and starts measuring with a micrometer, okay? I came from a highly mechanical family. I was never a guitar builder, I was a guitar manufacturer. I could build a guitar, but I never sat at a bench and built guitars. I tooled a factory when I was 19 years old. I did have a little formal training. I did 2 tours of the Gibson Guitar Factory. They have their Wednesday tours open to the public, and I made 2 trips to Kalamazoo, Michigan, and that's how I saw how guitars were built. I just had a tremendous drive to be an entrepreneur and be successful, and that's what I did. The first dealer to come order guitars was Sam Ash Music, which was the largest music store chain in the world at that time. And the first guitar I ever sold was to Kerry Livgren of Kansas. We had Rick Ocasek of the Cars, had the Doobie Brothers, Hart, Jefferson, Starship, Sammy Hagar. ZZ Top was a huge band for me. Well, I've known Dave Miller from Mastercam for years because I bought my first Mastercam software from him. One day I get a call and he's like, "Hey, we want to do this project. We'd like to build one of your guitars out of metal." We started talking about which design would be perfect, and immediately the Italia came to mind. Probably just design-wise, one of the coolest guitars I've ever made. It's very thin. It's got the louvers, which was modeled after a 1970 Cuda, because I loved it. I had a 71 Cuda. Always wanted the 70 Cuda with the louvers. But most importantly, what screamed to me when you guys said we want to do this project was this is a hollow body and it's thin. And doing it out of metal, I knew it had to be a skinny, thin, light guitar, and this was the lightest guitar I've ever made in its wood form. So it wasn't a huge leap to go to metal. The Mastercam team was getting it really quick and was adding to the conversation. So they were looking at my files and saying, "Oh, we should do this," and I had my own ideas, but when I had an idea, it was like done like that. Incredible team. Everything that was in the original, drawings, 3D renderings came out perfect in this guitar. It just went together, very smooth. It's a great guitar and a great rendition of my guitar, but it's a little bit different in the fact that, it's metal, and you realize it's metal, but it's cool, and it sounds great, plays great. So I think the combination of the Mastercam engineering team and my design is like, a home run.